be 14.
It is 12.
Wow.
Ignore my numbers.
Go to journalism.
Well, let's see. Know the 3 stages of an ordinary thunderstorm. And know how long an ordinary thunderstorm typically lasts.
Isn't it about like 5 to 6 hours?
15 to 30 minutes.
Oh, so it's super slow.
Let's see. Know what multi-cell storms are. So know the difference between an ordinary storm, a multi-cell storm. And within the multi-cell storms, make sure you can identify the differences between a multi-cell cluster and a multi-cell line.
Will we get like pictures where we have to identify them?
No, I probably won't put big pictures.
So we don't need to go over chaser terminology?
Yeah, we'll probably go over it quickly.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, multi-cell. Severe thunderstorms. So your thunderstorm types, you have ordinary thunderstorms, you have a multi-cell cluster, you have a multi-cell line, and you have what? Severe or more typically supercell thunderstorms. Know those 4 types.
You said it again. Ordinary, multi-cell.
Ordinary, multi-cell cluster, multi-cell line, and supercell. Yes. Know what makes a storm severe? So know the criteria, know which one of the criteria changed, and what it changed to.
1 inch.
So hail went from 3/4 inch to 1 inch.
That makes it severe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any one of these 3 will make a storm severe. It does not have to be all of them. Only one of those has to be met for a storm to be considered severe. And know that it's wind gusts, not sustained winds. Let me say that again. No, it's wind gusts and not sustained winds. That's a good question.
Is that one going to be like a true or false?
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Know what a gust front is? A microburst. Know what a shelf cloud is? Know what roll clouds are? Those, don't worry about flying into them. Know what bow echoes are?
Bow echoes.
Know what squall lines are? Squall lines are just another name for what?
Derechos.
Multi-cell lines, yes. Gravity waves, we're not about that. Trailing stratified cloud. Know what mesoscale convective complexes are and mesoscale convective systems. What is the primary distance between an MCC versus an MCS?
What?
MCC versus MCS.
What is the difference between an MCC versus an MCS? MCC is a mesoscale convective complex. MCS is a mesoscale convective system. What is the difference between the 2? I'll give you a hint, it's in the formation process.
One is like the pre-formation and the other one is formation of the waves, I think, so.
You're on the right track.
System. One's like the conditions that lead to the
Nope.
system. Nope. Okay.
MCCs form under high pressure, right in the center of the ridge. MCSs form along low pressures in the fronts.
So MCCs form under high pressure and MCSs low pressure in fronts. Perfect.
Make sure you know that. Those thunderstorm movement, make sure you understand how thunderstorms move. What level do we typically look at for steering flow for thunderstorms?
The upper,
Whichever.
but isn't it like 500?
500 millibars, yes. Know the difference between a flood and a flash flood? Know where you find a peak in thunderstorms versus a peak in hail occurrences?
That was in the quiz.
Yep. To be able to describe why they're different.
Can we go over that one?
Just look at your quiz.
Can you explain it?
Why are they different?
I don't know. Can you tell me?
And humidity.
Altitude and humidity, exactly. Drier climate, more cold air entrainment aloft, better chance for producing hail. More warm, more moist, more likely to be rain throughout the whole thunderstorm. Oh, lightning and thunder, make sure you know how thunder is formed as well as how lightning is formed. So primarily chart separation. Lightning stroke development. Just know that you get the step leader, which makes its way down to the ground until it finally makes contact with something, and that's when you get the general discharge. I know the difference between a negative bolt, negatively charged bolt versus a positively charged bolt. Types of lightning, make sure you know the different types. Forked, bead, ball, sheet lightning. Which ones do you typically see?
Ball lightning.
Feet lightning?
Forked and sheet, probably the most common. What is sheet lightning?
Is
Cloud
the
to cloud or
lightning
into
that
cloud. You can't actually see the bolt. Yes.
That we can see, but we can see the reflection of it.
You just see
The light.
the light. You don't see the actual
What about the other ones?
bead. Bead is less common. Ball is claimed by the same people.
Why did it happen?
Because it can't be completely disproven.
It can't be
right?
completely disproven yet, but there's enough stories of whack jobs being chased by lightning through their house that they have it out there. No, it was not Dr. Ring. Don't tell him that I told you. Make sure you know what fulgurites are and how they're formed.
What about the other lightning, the one that occurs at the upper level? Like on the top of the...
That goes
Top
out
of the
top.
cloud.
Yeah.
Spires, sprites.
No, you got blue
I
jets
guess we'll
and
have them in
LBs?
there. Now I want to ask you about sprites, elves, jets, and gnomes.
Why not?
Why do you guys need more material?
Because we're not gonna get it for reviewing, because that's the one thing you're never.
We didn't really cover that.